I request Swetaji to start the prayer.
अगजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननम् अहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तम् उपास्महे वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. धन्यवाद.
Dhanyavad Swetaji. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Now may I request Minimolji to deliver the welcome speech.
An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Hari Om Namaste. On this special occasion, we have an inspiring personality joining us, Sri Srinivasji, founder of scientificstudents.com, president of Scientific Students Society. Srinivasji is a resource person for NCERT, Inspire, and also the regional mentor of change RMOC for Niti Aayog AIM ATLs. Guruji is a prominent scientific motivational demonstrator serving students through his various scientific programs such as scientific motivations, science demonstrations, project making workshops, and scientific way of making science and technology projects through problem solving model. He is an accomplished engineer turned educator with a lofty goal of inspiring students in India and in motivating them to win a Nobel Prize in Science in our lifetime. To pass on his knowledge, observations, and to motivate students, he visited more than 500 schools to talk to nearly 3 lakh students. He has supported thousands of students over phones, email, and Facebook over the last few years. He was awarded the Best Teacher Award by the Educational Special Magazine and the Best Mentor in China Global Science Fair 2013 for supporting more than 1,000 student groups from various schools. A hearty welcome to you, respected Guruji. Now, I would like to welcome our beloved Pradhanacharya ji, Srimati Dr. Usha Villaji. I welcome you, Mataji. A warm welcome to all the science teachers of the RVK Parivar. Welcome, teachers. Once again, I welcome you all. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad Minimolji. May I request Srinivasji to take over the most awaited session. Sir, the session is all yours.
Thank you for the nice introduction. And in fact, at this point of time, the prayer and an introduction made me feel so much kind of little emotional. But yeah, so as we are going to deal with science and technology, yes, we'll take it into that level. So firstly, I must thank my principal Sujata madam and then Usha madam for giving me this wonderful opportunity to serve all my respected teachers. I mean the change makers of the society, of the nation. And I believe very strongly teachers are the only great personalities who can really build a proper productive nation for all the global issues today what we are facing and going to face whatnot. So as the topic, we all know that, I am a science and technology specialist for school children since last 12, 13 years. I'm working throughout the nation. And in fact, so why we need to go on solar is the taken, in fact, concept for today's our topic. Because recently on 9th of this month, August, see this particular IPCC, Intergovernmental Climate Change Panel for Climate Change, have announced their 6th report, and in which they have mentioned very clearly what are all the various global issues that we're all going to face, that all the people of all the living beings, so all across the globe on our mother planet, our mother earth. So definitely we all are there on our mother planet. Though NASA is doing a great job, but still there's no evidence that people can live somewhere else other than the Earth. So we have to respect our mother planet, and then we have to protect our mother planet to make sure these things, that we have to prepare our productive India with all our Indian intellectuals. So I means intellectual brains, all of you, and then it has to be innovative and inventive India. So that is only possible, that I believe very strongly, that teachers only can prepare all that way. So the children are amazing these days. So since last 2 decades, I've been observing all children of the nation. From whichever community they are, doesn't matter, but still they are trying to do their level best. Only thing, how do we mentor them? How do we put them in an unexplored path is the another next challenge and the next task what we have in front of us. So in this particular session, as you all know, that I prepared a wonderful presentation for all of you, PPT. And then I think maybe 30 minutes I'll be there with the PPT. In between, I'll be playing some video clips as well. So maybe 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes kind of video, small clips are specially selected for all of you. And then I wanted to demonstrate, because I strongly believe demonstration can greatly help teachers and the students to get inspired themselves. Because I strongly believe my godfather used to do a lot of demonstrations. He is from Bangalore, so Mr. H. Devadas. So once you wanted to know, understand who is my godfather, based on which I am continuing the demonstration, the concept of demonstration. So definitely go to scientificstudent.com and click my godfather there. Then you will understand who is Mr. H. Devadas. His son is there, like Anil Kumble, the head cricketer in Bangalore. So through him only, I approached my godfather's son, Pawan, at United States. Later, once my godfather passed away. But anyway, that and all is later you all can go through. But demonstration, yes, I understood the importance of demonstration because my godfather has done such great work. See the Michael Faraday just behind me. So my godfather is Indian Michael Faraday. So the kind of Faraday coils and the kind of LCD, father of electricity is Michael Faraday. In similar to that, my godfather worked as a senior manager R&D and developed, in fact, the particular kind of thousands of megawatt alternator turbines and all for India through BHEL. He is a senior manager R&D at BHEL. So today India is functioning and India is powered, maybe because of such great people's commitment and then their innovative thoughts into the production. So that and all is a different scenario altogether. That is all about the turbines, I mean the dynamos, alternators prepared by all these great, designed by the great people, and then driven by various power sources like hydropower plants and thermal power plants and nuclear power plants. All these things are source of power for those turbines and I mean the alternators. And then ultimately India is powered. Okay. But however, as the question in between in this particular session, I'll be asking you few tiny questions also. Already some of them, most of them already written onto their WhatsApp group. First time, I think, just a moment, I requested our principal madam, Pradhanacharya Usha madam, and she immediately, she created that group and then started, by 9 o'clock we had discussed, by 9:30 she created, by 11 you all of them are joined. Then when I saw that more than 50, immediately I started typing the questions. I think therefore yesterday exactly, I don't know. I think therefore yesterday, yeah. So yesterday I went to some other busy activities. So, but still I tried to share some of the things. But today morning again, 3-4 hours I spent on to finding out some good newspaper information and all. So I think you are all there with that ready. And yeah, so I think this is the way that, kind of webinars and I mean, these faculty development programs must be such a professional way that we'll be proving ourselves end of the session after maybe 90 minutes also, 90 plus 10 minutes more. So, we are communicating and then just after this particular given time that we are not disconnecting, we are going to continue to whatever best possible. Ultimately, reaching the goal is more important, respected teachers. So So we'll, as I told you, that we'll work with the PPT, and I'll make you understand. I warm you up, and then I'll try to inspire you all, because it's more important. And after that, as I rightly said, to respect and honor the concept of demonstration, because myself, right from my childhood, I keep on developing a lot of demonstrative stuff. Some of the things I'm going to related to today's topic, I'll be demonstrating, and later you can browse my website and find out hundreds more of that kind of demonstrative stuff like that. And after the demonstration, I wanted to connect you all to the resources through my website and all. Already, most of the important links are already shared to all of you. And then, yeah, with that, we can have a few little questions, but question answers can also be addressed even off the line also through our regular communication channel. That doesn't matter. So this is the way it is going to happen. But ultimately, end of the question paper, I wanted to leak you right now, because end of the session, I'm going to conduct one test. The test is something like, because these days a lot of children are excited with the question paper, the leakage and also I'm trying to leak one question paper right now. End of the session, my question is going to only maybe one or two questions. One question may be something like, what exactly is the intention of today's program? So this is the question. So based on which you need to write as many pages as possible. So I'm sure that definitely I'll go through, read every single my teacher's letter or feedback letter, and then I'll see whether I'm proper to deliver the message or not. That depends upon your involvement and interest and the way you take the subject. But definitely, I have no problem in answering whatever question you have. Ultimately, I wanted to bring out a big clarity in the conceptual clarity, so that further, because I believe very strongly, one of my science teacher in my childhood days, school days, though I'm from government school, from a small rural village where I'm today now, there and serving through optic fiber and all. But however, my 6th grade, my science teacher inspired me such much that the outcome of her effort on that day is today's your Srinivas, that I don't want to take the proud now. You yourself have to figure out what is the kind of work I'm doing through my website or through direct services and all. That I shouldn't say from my mouth, so that you need to figure it out on your own. So let me start through my sharing. So this is the expected outcomes of the session, like that ultimately your feedback your involvement and interest proves me. But definitely ultimately end goal that I'm not going to says right now, that my session must prove that what exactly is my intention, what exactly is the outcome I and the nation and the universe expected from all of you through your school student. But definitely, as madam requested, definitely I wanted to work with all your school students later, once you feel that yes, I am sufficient enough to deal the students of your schools as well. Okay, so I think with this, let me continue by sharing my PPT, so that with less time, with some pictures, so we can fastly roll out the subject session. Okay, so I think this is the time. Yeah, I hope my full screen is there in front of you, teachers.
Yes, Guruji.
Oh, so I'm so fortunate to work with Rashtrathama or Vidyalaya, so Bangalore. So